Well, good morning. This week's Monday meditation, we're continuing to read through Colossians. We're in Colossians chapter 3, and I'll be reading verses 5 through 11. I hope it's an encouragement to you as you begin your week. Colossians 3, verses 5 through 11. Therefore, now let me stop here. You need to read or go back and look at our Monday meditation from 2 weeks ago. We didn't have one last week, being Easter Monday week. You need to go back and read verses 1 through 4 because the therefore obviously refers back to the preceding verses. So when you see a therefore, you need to ask what's it there for. And in light of verses 1 through 4, now we get to verses 5 through 11. So just let me say that to you. Go back and watch our video from 2 weeks ago. Once again, verse 5. Therefore, put to death your members which are on the earth, fornication, uncleanness, passion, evil desire, and covetousness, which is idolatry. Because of these things, the wrath of God is coming upon the sons of disobedience, in which you yourselves once walked when you lived in them. But now you yourselves are to put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy language out of your mouth. Do not lie to one another, since you have put off the old man with his deeds, and have put on the new man, who is renewed in knowledge according to the image of him who created him, where there is neither Greek nor Jew, circumcised nor uncircumcised, barbarian, Scythian, slave, nor free, but Christ is all and in all. And so in verses 1 through 4, and I really have to keep referring back to these, Paul tells the church of Colossae to set their mind on things in heaven, because that's where Christ is at. And he says in verse 5, put to death, therefore, the things that are of the earth. So there's this contrast between what is in heaven, which is the mind of Christ, and what is on earth, which is our fleshly desires. And so there's this distinction Paul is making. And if you're a Christian, we need to live heavenly. We need to live with our mindset towards the things of heaven and not the things of the earth. And there's this contrast. So if you're a follower of Christ, your life should be different. That is the point that Paul is making, that your life should be different. You should be living with a heavenly mindset. You should be living with a Christ-centered mindset and not with an earthly, not with a carnal, fleshly mindset. And there should be this putting off and putting on that should be the character of your life as a Christian. And so let that be your pursuit this week. Your pursuit that you're putting off the old things and you're putting on the new things. And the new things are patterned after Christ. So your life should look different. And so I hope this week you're able to do that by God's grace. You find yourself increasingly putting off the old, putting on the new, being renewed and remade in the image of Christ each moment of every day. And may God give you victory as you pursue that this week. God bless.